Hey everybody, welcome to Make It Wicked. Today we're going to show you how to make Mexican street corn, which is one of my favorite ways to eat corn ever. It's something I hadn't had until I lived in Austin, and I had it there, and now I live in Tucson, Arizona, and it is in lots of places, and it is surprisingly fast and easy to make. Definitely recommend doing it on a grill because it's going to char and cook your corn much faster than what you're about to see me do on a cast iron pan. Anyway, this recipe comes from Simply Recipes, and the author is Megan Keno. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Simply Recipes. We'll make sure to link this down in the description. And the only things we need to swap out in this recipe to make it vegan is the Mexican crema, which can easily be swapped with a vegan sour cream, the mayo, and the cotija cheese, which you can use either a vegan feta or a vegan parm, and it's going to do the job. And this episode of Make It Wicked is brought to you by none other than Wicked Kitchen. This is nacho mac and cheese. This is a new product for us, and we are super excited to be offering it. It is flavored with all sorts of Mexican-inspired flavors like cayenne pepper and jalapeno, and it is just as easy as you remember making mac and cheese your whole life, but 100% plant-based and very wicked and delicious. Please give it a try. We love you. All right, to start off, first we just need to husk and clean the ears of corn. I'm gonna do 4 ears. You can do 6 or 8, and you'd probably still have enough sauce with this recipe to have everything covered. But just get some oil. I'm using extra virgin olive oil, and rub the ears of corn down so that they have a nice little layer of that. And then put them in a hot cast iron pan. You can also grill this. I would prefer to do it on a grill. We do not have a grill in here. While the corn is cooking, we're gonna get the sauce made and do all the garnishes that you're gonna have for later. So we'll start with about a half a cup or a good handful of fresh cilantro. This little bunching and rolling technique is something that Derek and Chad taught me years ago. Thought it was pretty brilliant because, again, you know, if you haven't been to cooking school or worked in a restaurant or a kitchen or something, like some of these things just aren't that obvious. The sauce is simply made of a half a cup of vegan sour cream, another half a cup of vegan mayo, some of the chopped cilantro, more or less to your taste, 2 cloves of minced garlic, and the zest from 1 lime. I absolutely love using the microplaner. It is a really satisfying process of cooking. I don't know why. And then the juice of 1 lime, more or less. It's like 2 tablespoons, but we can keep it real easy here and just do the juice of 1 lime. About a 1/4 teaspoon of ground chipotle pepper. I have 2 kids, so I get really used to making things with not a lot of heat or almost no heat or spices. So, you know, you can just as easily add that for the people who want it at the end. And simply whisk all of the ingredients in the bowl together. Set it aside. See how slow this corn is cooking? It's infuriating. And, you know, not my favorite way to do this. So Derek has recommended that I add a little water to the pan to speed up the cooking process. That is a helpful pro tip from a pro. Things are looking a little better now. I don't know how much time has gone past. It doesn't matter. You're just watching your corn and trying to get that nice char, that deep yellow, depending on the type of corn you're using, I guess. But yeah, you want it to be good and charred. That flavor is something that's super important to this because you're going to be slathering it in all of this creamy, zesty goodness. Then once the corn's done, I would really recommend using a baking sheet because it's going to get messy, and that's part of it. There's no clean way to eat Mexican street corn, so just embrace it. Using a brush or a spoon or whatever you've got, you are going to apply a generous amount of the sauce to all sides of the corn. Don't be shy. This is the good stuff. I grew up in Montana, and the fanciest we did corn was butter. So this is a whole new flavor explosion that really does change everything that you know about corn on the cob. Hard to go back once you've had it because the flavors are incredible. Traditionally, this would be where you have some crumbled cotija cheese, which is a salty, hard cheese that crumbles really nicely. That does have a lot of characteristics like a feta. I used this vegan feta that was the wrong choice. It is clumpy and sticky, and it did not crumble the way I wanted to at all, but I didn't have anything else at the time, so we're just gonna go with it. I think the better choice here would have been using some ground vegan parm, and you dust all sides of your corn. It gives it that salty kick and pop. This was just wet and clumpy. I'm also gonna add a little extra of the ground chipotle pepper because it's a nice touch visually. It's beautiful and it just gives a little extra kick. You can also let people do that themselves if they want to adjust the heat level. And then a little extra of the chopped cilantro, and cut up some fresh lime wedges so that people can add a little splash of fresh lime juice to theirs or avoid it if they don't want the extra acid. And that's it. That is wickedized Mexican street corn. And now to try it, and I already know I eat this all the time and it is fantastic, even with the giant clumps of vegan feta. I coaxed Derek from off stage to come and give it a try. He's never had Mexican street corn before. Let's see how he likes it. He's kind of nodding. Oh, he's going back for more. And oh my gosh, he's typewritering. He took the whole thing down. That's a full-hearted thumbs up I received. I think that's a good sign. Anyway, thanks for watching Make It Wicked. We're gonna keep doing this stuff and just taking cool recipes that need to be more wicked and share them with you. So if you have any ideas, leave them in the comments. Thank you again to Megan Keno's recipe from Simply Recipes. We'll make sure to have it linked down in the description. Couldn't have done it without you. And everybody, please like, comment, and subscribe because we love it and appreciate you watching. Thanks, and see you again.